Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers to successful Black podcasters and women and friends and sisters.
Salud!
All right, let's go. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Let's Get Real, Sis. Whew, I got a lot of energy today, okay? Let me tell you something. I said whoo before I even got started talking. Welcome to another episode. What are we on? Episode 5? 6?
We're on episode 5?
6?
6?
I think it's 6.
I think it's 5. 6. Is it 6?
I think it's 6.
We don't even know how many doggone podcasts we got.
It's under 10. So, while you're pulling that up, okay, welcome back. This episode, we're going to be talking about a few topics, so you're going to want to tune in. Okay, but don't just tune in. Subscribe. It is free. Okay, it is absolutely free, and it supports us in a free way. Free to you, but supportive for us. So if you want to support a Black women up-and-coming podcaster channel, all you got to do is subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you want to talk about. Let us know how you feel about what we're going to talk about today, which we'll get into in just a second. And while you're at it, you got Instagram. You're scrolling right now.
Okay.
Go to the page, Let's Get Real Sis, and hit that follow button. And then hop over to my page, Glam by Am, and Adrianna's page, which is
Adrianna Menina.
I knew that. I just wanted to hear you say it. I really did. And then follow us and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. That's it for introductions. All right. I hope you got that.
And to clarify, it's episode 6.
Episode 6.
To clarify.
We almost at double digits.
I know. I can't wait.
Oh my goodness. We need to celebrate. I think we'll do a celebration when we hit 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
10.
We're going to turn up for 10.
Okay.
Turn up for 10. So go on and grab your drinks because we're going to be drinking this episode. We got some Jim Beam and cranberry up in here. So go ahead and grab what you sipping on. Drink with us. Talk with us down in the comments because we want to hear from you. And today we're hopping into topic number 1 of 2. That's right. We come in with 2 topics.
Oh.
And the first thing we're going to talk about is cancel culture.
Cancel culture. Ooh.
That's next topic. No, I'm
Cancel
just kidding.
culture is like a pandemic to me. It's like another pandemic.
Ooh, talk about it, sis.
I mean, when it first started, it's been around for a long time, but being relevant and trending and stuff like that, when it first started, it started off with good intentions.
Okay.
And then it just got carried away.
It did get carried away. I actually be talking with people who are our age, and you a little bit younger, but still, regardless, I be talking with people, and we're like, yo, this new generation, they mad sensitive.
Well,
like beyond sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the things that are getting canceled are absolutely ridiculous. Like they're pulling up things that we grew up with and calling them people out and canceling them for it. Like, honey,
Pew Pew. It's not even in Space Jam.
How do you fire a cartoon? How
Beauty.
do you fire a cartoon?
Listen,
That you didn't grow up with?
Gen Z, and I'm sorry if you guys get offended or not. Let me tell you something. I don't really give a fuck. But you guys are entitled little brats. You're coddled. You're coddled, and you feel like every little thing that you're uncomfortable with or hurts your feelings, you feel like it has to be canceled. And no,
it's ridiculous.
It's a difference between canceling someone or canceling something and holding someone accountable for their actions.
Period. Because not everything is worth canceling someone over. Now, I agree with you. I think cancel culture started in a good manner because some things needed to be called the heck out, brought to light, and canceled. That for some things, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then we get carried away, like saying Snow White was kissed. And we can't have that happen anymore because she didn't consent to being kissed. It's a fairy tale.
Y'all taking away from my childhood now. Let me tell y'all something. VHS's whole bookshelf. No, y'all taking away from my childhood. It's not.
Like if they said if the old Disney was like, oh yeah, he's climbed on top of her and married her in her sleep and all this and
Put his hand up under her shirt,
under her dress. He kissed her and woke her up, and people are canceling that. Canceling Pepe Le Pew, like you said, is not going to be in the Space Jam. Like what the heck? What else is getting canceled? Don't even get started on comedians and stand up. Sometimes it's funny to laugh at yourself yourself and to laugh, especially the good comedians will make fun of themselves and make fun of everybody on an equal playing field.
Yes. Let me tell y'all, that's how they make their money. That's their job.
Because some of them stereotypes be true.
Exactly. And you know what? People get butt hurt when something resonates with them. If the shoe fits. And now these comedians don't even feel comfortable with even like being themselves.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Started them out in this industry in the first place.
You know something that I see often, which is kind of the same topic but a different entity of the topic. So I'll be watching a lot of reels and TikTok videos, and I get a lot of suggestions, probably because I watch a lot of things with pets. Yeah, and they're literally, but I don't even have a pet, and I'll be watching stuff with like the little dogs and stuff, and people would be quick in the comment, "Shame on you! How dare you! You should be canceled! You played a trick on your dog where you had one treat in one hand and nothing in the other, and you played a trick on him. That's animal abuse. You're can't." That's how I figured out they sound. They sound just like that. How dare you not cuddle your dog 24/7 and film him when he's upset? Sit down.
Sit down somewhere.
Sit down. It makes everything unenjoyable.
It does. It does. I saw what's his name? Donnie Glover. He commented on cancel culture, and he basically just said, and he was right about this, like movies and films are not even about to be the same because people don't even feel comfortable with being experimental and being creative.
Yes,
with their art.
Everything has to be so politically correct when you're creating something, and it's like, okay, in some instances, I understand wanting to get a piece of, for example, watching movies back in the day and being like, yo, there ain't no black person in this movie. Yeah. Okay. But now we watch it and it's like, okay, get your black person, get your white person, get your Asian person. Do you have your gay person? Do you have your lesbian person? Do you show them in a relationship? Do you have your non-binary person? Do you have a representation of an old person and young person and this and blah, blah, blah. Not every movie's gonna need it.
Oh my gosh. They called him she and he, and they classify as they and them. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
No, I'm so mad. No, because I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute. Cancel culture is overrated. You guys are getting greedy. You had that little taste of power. You guys protested and spoke out against something, and you saw what it can do. You saw the power behind it, and now you're just literally just attacking everybody. You're going back 10 years on people's social media pages, on their Twitters, and you're calling them out for something that they did or said 10 years ago. Don't you think people grow and learn? People make mistakes too.
I didn't know where he was going. I was getting nervous. I'm like, we're going to get famous and they're going to pull this video up and we're going to lose all our sponsorships. I didn't know where this was going. Not saying we're not inclusive and don't love people. We just talking about how y'all be losing your mind on everything. But no, I hate that because how I thought and tweeted when I was 17 on Twitter is different from 32-year-old Amaris. How you going to hold me responsible for teenage Amaris? How?
Exactly.
How? Sway. That's my equivalent of dropping the mic. Ridiculous.
Nah, it's
getting ridiculous.
Really
sensitive ass generation.
Man,
Z and X.
If you feel the slightest butt hurt, you guys. Let me tell you something. You're taking away from people's livelihood, how they take care of their family, how they feed their family and keep a roof over their families.
As long as they're comfortable.
Get off your high horse.
Relax.
Get your panties out of your ass.
Live a little bit. What happened to the quote that, like, don't take life too serious. Life is short. Have a good time. I understand calling out foolishness, like how people needed to be called out for stuff done in the dark. That is completely different. And I'm talking about people who was having child sex rings and people who was
sexual abuse and stuff like that.
And people who was racist and people who were doing things where it's like, no, you need to be put on blast and canceled. And people are holding that standard to the person that tricks their dog with a treat and not giving it to them, and it's all canceled. These are different equivalents, baby. These are different books. We're not even on the same page or playing field.
Yeah. No. I'm just, Gen Z and whoever agrees with cancel culture, that's your opinion. That's your cup of tea. That's fine. But I'm here to voice my opinion against it because I don't agree. Okay, there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons. So let me not put my foot in my mouth. There's pros and cons. Like I said, it started off with good intentions, but now everybody got that little taste of power, and see when everybody gets together, see what they can do, the power they have behind it, but you're just taking it too doggone far.
Too far. Relax.
Yeah.
Breathe. Have an enema. Have a drink.
Have sex.
Pray.
Smoke.
Drink.
Meditate. Yoga.
Drink. Do anything else.
It's just too far, you know, and it's taken away from people's money. These comedians and actors and stuff like that.
It's too much.
It's too much.
This is why at this point, like, I'd rather be wealthy than famous, because when you're famous, everybody's in your business and they quick to call you out. I'd rather just be wealthy. Keep the fame.
And then let's not talk about the effects it has on the people that you're canceling.
Wow, that's a good point. Because that's really because people really gang up. Wow, hold up. First of all, we hate bullies. We hate internet bullies, but y'all really be ganging up on people, and sometimes you don't even know the full story.
Right.
Wow. Accountability much?
Man, I seen someone it was trending on TikTok, and I think it's still trending on other platforms too, where this man, he's bisexual.
Okay.
And he feels offended that straight women don't find him attractive or don't want to be with him because of his sexual orientation. And
you can control who finds you attractive at any time, no matter what you choose.
Exactly. And then calling a woman who voiced their opinion about it, who's against it clearly, and calling them homophobes. And
how you choose to live your life is up to you, but you can't decide that everyone is supposed to like or accept you, number one, and that they deserve to be canceled or called this and that just because they don't agree with how you live. There's one thing with not agreeing versus disrespect. I cannot agree or not like, but I'm wrong if I disrespect you. And that goes back to what we were saying with the cancel culture. Some of y'all get plain old disrespectful. And it's simple to just not agree and move on.
Yeah.
Versus holding those accountable, versus canceling where canceling should actually happen.
Right.
Learn your level. Learn your lane and stay in it.
And stop doxing people. That's scary.
What?
Doxing people. Finding people's place of work. Preventing people from going to college and their
doxing.
Preventing them from having scholarships and getting their address, their phone numbers, harassing their families.
Get a hobby.
That's scary because you bring that mess this way.
Get a hobby, please.
Yeah.
My God. Look. If anything ever came this way, I got a smart mouth. We'll argue back and forth. You want to fight? Okay.
I'm going to just say, get over it.
Get over it, honey.
You know what?
I'll probably pray with you, low-key.
Listen, you need prayer because you're not at peace. I'll probably
pray with you. Let me not lie. I'm going to start speaking over you and in a positive light. Because you need it.
I really, truly feel like it's some of the millennials who are
not millennials. That's us.
It's the way they're raising the Gen Z.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off. My bad.
No, it's cool because we weren't like that growing up. But like as we get older as kids and we're like, realizing everything that's been swept under the rug and stuff like that, we want to make sure that we bring our kids up in a way that we weren't brought up, you know what I mean? Do it differently. And so like you end up coddling and spoiling and having your kids like titty sucking kids and stuff like that. You don't want to spank them. You don't want to discipline them. They acting up. They're screaming at you, telling you to shut the fuck up, Susan, in the middle of the store. Excuse my French. I'm so sorry. I'm so serious though. And then when I don't spank my child. I talk to them because that's the way you get through to them. I got my behind whooped. Did you? I got spanked. Let me make a face. Even a huff of a breath, I'm getting snatched up. And that's what's wrong with the kids today, because they not getting disciplined and they don't know what discipline
I just wanted to see where this was going. I was like, where are we going? We about to talk about the way we grew up versus how people grow up. I was like, topic change.
I know, right?
No, okay. No, I get it.
Carried away.
It's okay. I get it.
That's why the kids are the way they are. You getting trophies for 5th and 6th place. No.
Everybody deserves one.
No, you don't. If you didn't work hard for it, you didn't come in 1st or 2nd or 3rd place, you don't deserve it. Work hard next time. I'm sorry.
It's a whole new world we live in.
It is. And
it's completely different.
And then it's the age of like, technology and stuff like that. So just everything that we're used to just like dealing with is now just being on social media and like, I don't know. Yeah.
No,
it's
I
crazy.
get you. Yeah. I get you. It's a lot.
So now you guys know how we feel about
now you know how
cancel
we feel.
culture.
Woo!
Sorry if it got carried away.
A little bit, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like this side of her. So next we about to talk about Kevin Samuels. I'm about to be a hypocrite because I said I hated cancel culture. But my next topic is about a man I wish got canceled.
Where?
And his name is Kevin Samuels.
Wow.
He don't like black women like me.
Wow.
'Cause I'm too thick for his type of body.
Wow.
And I know exactly who I am.
Wow.
And he can't take that insensitive little man.
Well.
Yo, that was off the top. Kevin Samuels.
I'll let you start this off.
Oh my goodness. I was about to say, I don't even know where to start because I don't really support him by watching him. The problem that I have with Kevin Samuels, and he's been a topic of discussion lately because his clips from his podcast have gone viral with the way that he talks to people and whatnot, and I have no problem with people who are blunt and with people who tell the truth, but there's a difference between telling the truth because I want to give it to you raw so you become a better person versus I'm going to tear you down, especially as another black person tearing another black person down, and a black man who tears black women down, and a black man who turns black women down who are anything that doesn't look like a stereotypical model is ridiculous, and I cannot stand it. And just the little clips that I seen, the first clip I seen, I thought it was just something being funny. He was talking to a young man, and he said, "How big is your dick? How about you don't know if you have a big dick, so you have nothing to offer to women?" I was like, yo, is this a skit? Is this supposed to be funny? That was the first thing I seen of him. And then the second thing I seen of him, he was talking to a woman, talking about something. Well, what do you have to offer? Cool. Yeah, that's the topic a man can talk about. You should, what is someone bringing to the table? I'm all for that. But then talking about you should be this weight. You should make this amount of money. You should be this. You should be that. Are you a high quality woman? How dare you want a high quality man if you're not a high quality woman? Sir. Where your wife? Since you know it all about relationship, where's your wife?
Divorce number 2.
Number 2? See, I didn't even know that. So I have a problem with how he talks to women, and what the strike 3. So that was like 2 strikes for me. Strike 3 was when I was looking on his page because I wanted to like see about him more, and he posted a picture of a young woman. She looked like she was a white young lady, but she definitely looked young. And he said, "See, guys, this is what a woman who's 175 pounds looks like." You took a picture of a child compared to you. That's a child. Put it up on your Instagram page. Put her what you think her weight is. To talk down on her on your public platform. Trash.
I seen an interview where he started the podcast interview. I guess these women, they call in and I guess they ask for advice. I don't know what they're really doing. First of all, women.
Call me. Call me.
Why are you? Okay, I get it. You want a man's perspective.
Okay, cool.
I get it. That's fine and that's cool and
call
dandy.
your pastor.
But why? And then like the way he does it. How much do you weigh? How tall are you? What's your dress size? Is that your current picture? How many men you been with? How many kids you got? If I'm over 180 pounds, I'm a linebacker. A linebacker? You called a woman a freaking linebacker and then played the Dumbo song? Dun, 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 dun. How disrespectful of you.
See that.
I saw that. I watched a couple of his clips. I don't understand it.
Somebody needs to ask him what his mama looked like, because, sir, you were born of a black woman. And I seen a clip of him talking about, like, pretty much, like, how a stereotypical model, and he says those type of women throw themselves at him. Okay. And that's pretty much a high-quality woman that deserves a high-quality man.
It's women who don't have any kids, and they're young and still fit and skinny and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You want divorce numbers? How are you worried about somebody's appearance when you're looking like a grandma yourself, a feminine grandma yourself, with your skinny jeans and your little fanny pack and your lip gloss is popping way more than mine, sir? How dare you try to come at somebody's appearance? If anything, as a black man, say something to build a woman up.
Yeah, because it's very surface level how he comes off at people, and I think that's what bothers me, because these are topics that I think that men deserve to talk about that are brushed under the rug. And when I say that, it's not talked about often about men who want women to bring something to the table, especially in today's economy. You need 2-income households a lot of the time. If you're a middle class, it just is what it is. Yeah, talk about those things. You can even talk about your preferences in a respectful manner, because there's all different types of flavors for all different types of men. It ain't one size fits all. You could talk about it in a respectful way. There's even ways to talk about, a lot of health issues that happen in the black community from overeating. I mean, it happens in a lot of our families and things we see. You could have a whole episode on health and ways that people could do better. You can tell the truth in a positive manner, that ways that speaks life into people to want to make positive changes for themselves, to where someone could leave your podcast saying, you know what? I do want to do better with my career.
Right.
I do want to bring more to the table to help my king. I do want to, get more fit and lose weight for my health so I can live as long as possible. It could be same topics on a whole different level. Your delivery is trash.
It's whack.
And to me, that makes you trash.
Yep.
Period.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why the black woman is just on such a low level to men. I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't.
Well, that got a little deep.
We hold the Eve gene. The Eve gene, the mitochondria.
Oh, the Eve gene. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Well, I heard it from a Beyonce song. The most disrespected people in the world is the black woman.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a whole nother concept in itself. And it is disheartening when you see a man who was definitely born of a black woman tear down black women. And I've seen him tear down men too. Sir, you're very surface level. And if you think life and people are one size fits all, then you need to wake up and get some help. And you go viral because, unfortunately, toxicity is a viral concept. Misery loves company. Some stuff is funny and let's not act like it's not. But at the end of the day, as a whole, come on, sir. You know what a blessing to have a large audience and to take that responsibility and taint it by being trash. God bless you. That's all I got to say about him. He don't get no more of my time.
No, he don't get no more of my time either. I agree with you. His delivery is whack. I'm sorry. There's ways about going about it. And I just want to figure out, why are women calling into his show? And knowing how he talks to people, knowing how he talks to black women specifically, why are you calling into his show getting advice? Didn't Steve Harvey have a whole television show and wrote a whole book? And yet y'all are asking advice from men who are, one, cheating on their wives, having them looking crazy on camera with a toboggan and a sweatshirt, with the Armor of God sweatshirt.
Toboggan.
Another man who calling women linebackers because she's over 180 pounds. Like, are you kidding me?
It's ridiculous.
Why are y'all doing that?
It's ridiculous.
No. Mm-mm. He needs to be canceled.
Bye. Period.
Yeah, no, he's very disrespectful. I don't get it. And I saw him touch on a situation where the modern woman,
Mm-hmm.
how the modern women are too masculine, too independent, where we feel as though, like, it's to the point where men don't want to be with a woman who don't want to be vulnerable.
Which side of the fence does he want? Does he want a woman to bring to the table something? Or does he want her to be a homemaker? Pick a side.
I don't know.
Pick a side.
Pick a side.
And stay there.
I don't know.
It's up and it's stuck. That doesn't even make sense.
With your popping lip gloss.
So...
and your fanny pack.
So you want a woman to bring something to the table, and she should be this and she should be that. But then if she's too independent, it's get out of here. I'm done talking about him. You can talk about him. I'm done talking about him.
We're done talking about Kevin.
No, you can talk. I'm not trying to cut you off.
No, I'm done. I'm done talking about him. I've talked about him too much. You know what I mean? I've talked about him too much. He gets too much of my energy, and we don't need brothers like him in our community trying to help anybody out.
Hopefully he turns that power of captivating a crowd into something positive, because the way it could be something positive, because especially in today's economy, what power would we held if we stuck together more? But that's a whole nother topic in itself. So again, God bless you, sir, and may you change your ways. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I'm just going to hold my stand like this for the rest of this video. Thank you so much for watching. We love you. Remember, because I say it in the beginning of the end of every video, hit the subscribe button, okay? Leave a comment down below. Hit the the bell button so you can see every single time that we upload. And give the video a thumbs up. Period. Okay, let us also know what you want to talk about, because we be coming up with topics, but let us know what's on your mind. Okay, you never know, we may bring you on to hear what you got to say, and if not, we still gonna talk about what you want to hear. So definitely say it down below. Then go follow us on our Let's Get Real Sis Instagram page and our personals, because we love y'all and we want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all. Let's be friends.
No, please comment. Let us know. DM us, please. Just share with us. Let us know the topics that we talk about. Let us know if you can relate to them. Let us know, if you liked them, if you didn't like them. We're okay with difference of opinions.
That's going to help us grow this podcast to tailor it to our viewers, okay? And we won't know if you don't say nothing. So say something. Tell me something nice down below, or constructive criticism with respect down below.
With respect.
Okay?
Respectfully.
All right. We'll talk to you all in the next video. Next one is lucky number 7, my favorite number. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all next time.
Bye.